Hey everyone, and welcome back to Authentic Worth Publishing, bringing worth back into you through storytelling and book writing. I'm hoping you lovely people are doing amazingly well, and I'm believing that this year is the year for you to write and publish your book. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about the topic of how to start an organic business by starting with your why and how to be a great storyteller. Now, it might feel like a very long title, but I'm going to definitely break it down, so don't worry. The first section that I want us to focus on is how to start an organic business. When you think about the word organic, what comes to you? Something natural, something that you're already good at, something that's not forced. For me, I can talk about my journey into running Authentic Worth Publishing. I never knew I had writing in me, but in my third year of university, I took the time to write out everything that I was going through on my blog. And that blog is 9 years old this year. And I said to myself, through the consistency of these years of writing, halfway down the line, I decided to turn my writing into a book publishing company. And that was my organic approach. Because so many people were inspired that the writing on my blog posts were essential and they were helping them, particularly women. And now I'm realizing the importance of writing and storytelling. Now, I'm a storyteller at heart. I love sharing stories, and that makes it so powerful that people just want to know more and more about you as you open up in wisdom, of course. Now, one of the things about building an organic business is about remembering the things that not only you're good at, but what made you uncomfortable in order for you to share that story. So my second book that I published, called Completion, was written when I got my first job in property in 2016, but then I published it in 2017. So this book tells a story about brokenness. And when you hear the word brokenness, it's very easy to assume weakness, vulnerability, low-mindedness, but it's not actually that. It's from the perspective of brokenness and being whole in who you are. And one thing that I love to give out to my audience and my readers is honesty. I'm not going to say that it's always going to be easy. I'm not going to say it's always going to be straightforward to run an organic business, because our world promotes fast, instant gratification, but it doesn't really embrace delayed gratification. And I want to encourage you as an aspiring author or an existing author, if you're looking for that fast track gratification, this might not be the platform for you, and that's okay. But for those who are really looking to build long-term relationships and build friendships and make an impact in the lives of others, then you're in the right place. When I think about my book Completion, I know how much it took out of me to share parts of my life that were vulnerable, but it made me who I am today. And this book this year is going to be 6 years old. And I remember taking the time to say to myself, this is all I want to do, is write and write and write and be a storyteller. And all my books, which are now on Amazon or the Authentic Worth website for signed copies, really takes you on a journey from healing to dealing with personal development, handling grief, having a forward-thinking mindset, being confident in who you are, and having an abundant and growth mindset. Who knows what the next book will be? But I'm really excited to remind you that you have everything in you to run an organic business. So how do you run an organic business? You start with what you have. What did I have? I had my laptop, I had my mind, and I started writing. And sometimes all you need is what is already in you or in your reach. Build yourself up gradually. Build it up organically. Build a following where people can trust you, where people can see you. So when you think about your brand, how do people perceive you? But more importantly, how do you perceive yourself? Because the way you see yourself will indicate the way other people will see you. So what are you providing for your customers? What are you providing for your clients? What is it about your organic business that stands out? And the answer is understanding your why. In other words, your purpose. Do you want to run a business just because of money? Or do you want to serve your community by ensuring that you provide solutions for them? Both are very important, but the latter one will make the business run further, because people will pay you if you can provide a solution for them. But if you cannot provide a solution for them, then they're more likely and freely welcome to go elsewhere. You have to take your time to understand your customer, know them, know their pain points, know what you went through when you were building up your business. What is it that you want to avoid? You don't want people not to approach your business, so you have to come with such a strategy that is effective and that makes people say, I want to read her book. I want to get his book. She relates to what I'm going through right now. She's really real. He's really organic. Yeah, let me support. And from there, you've encouraged that person to then write their own book. Sometimes you can be in a room with different people, and the moment you speak, there's just an aura about you that attracts the right people. And I have to say this, you don't always need to have everyone, but you need to have the right people that understand your vision and can run with it. And this then leads me on to storytelling. As mentioned previously, storytelling has to come from the heart. It's not forced. It has to be something that you've been through, that nearly broke you, but it didn't. Remember completion from the perspective of brokenness. It's about understanding that, yes, that lens that you looked at your life from was flawed, but in all things, you remember how whole you are because you got up and you moved ahead anyway. You didn't allow your situation to keep you bound. You didn't allow what you don't have to stop you moving forwards. And that is the key. When you're running an organic business, and whether it's in books, whether it's providing online courses, whether it's providing accountability sessions, you're always there to serve a purpose for that client. And thankfully, with your clients, they will be able to help you promote your business to others. That's an organic approach, not having to spend thousands on marketing or advertising. And when you do run a business, don't rush it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the good moments, embrace the hard moments, and cherish the challenging moments, because the challenging and the hard and the good moments all work together to make a successful business. We have to remember that as we are sharing our stories, we're sharing them to help other people in their journeys of life. We're sharing them to remind others that they too can move ahead as well. Storytelling. You've got a story and you speak it out. And it's never about trying to force people to be with you, but it's about giving others the opportunity to understand what your business represents. And it is also very important to understand what your business represents. As a book publishing company, we represent value and worth and authenticity and organic approaches to share stories that relate to everyday life. The books that we've read and published have been amazing. They've been heartfelt. They've been emotional. Some have been funny. And that's what it's about. It's about having the balance of everything, but being able to get to the point where you say, this is what I want them to gain when they gauge my products and services. Very important to remember this. So as a storyteller, you have to know your why. Why are you waking up in the morning to run this business? What is your aim? Are you really there to make an impact in the lives of those who approach you? Do you understand the concept of running a business? Have you been able to read books about starting from scratch? Have you immersed yourself in the environment where other people can network with you? Are you open-minded to change? That's another benefit to running an organic business. Are you open to collaboration? That's also another way of excelling and going further. Authentic Worth would not be where it is had not all the authors that we have seen and helped publish their books. It would be impossible to do this alone with only books published in my name. But now I'm realizing that Authentic Worth is bigger than me. It's not even about me anymore, and it never was in the first place. Although it did start with me, but it ends with the community, because they are benefiting from the books that are written and shared with them. So I want to encourage you, as you are thinking about starting an organic business this year, or if you are in business, remember your purpose. When you remember your purpose, you will never give up. It can be easy to throw in the towel and just find a job to make money, but there's something about resilience that keeps you going. And there's something about storytelling that when you make it unique, it relates to those who are in your environment, and therefore can encourage other people to tap into your products and services as well. So let this video encourage you and inspire you that you've got everything in you to be successful in your own lane. And it starts with an organic approach. Build that emailing list, build that confidence in yourself, take that online class, go to those seminars in person, and see how far you will go when you are surrounded with like-minded people. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'm also believing that this will encourage you to keep you going throughout the year. And to add on this, I want to also introduce the Authentic Worth author memberships for aspiring authors and business owners who are looking to take their books and their business knowledge to the next level. I will be listing all the information down in the description bar below for you to read and check out in your own time. Without further ado, I want to say a massive thank you for listening to this video. I'm hoping that you have benefited from it very well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next one. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.